Welcome to our gardening guide, where today we delve into the importance of timing and techniques. Gardening is not just about throwing seeds into soil and hoping for the best. It requires precise techniques and perfect timing, especially when it comes to transplanting and direct seeding. These foundational skills can significantly influence the health and yield of your garden. Understanding the nuances of each method ensures that your plants get the best start possible. Timing is crucial, particularly in regions with a distinct cold season. The last frost date acts as a signal for many planting activities. Implementing the right techniques at the right time can mean the difference between a flourishing garden and a faltering one. In this guide, we'll explore how to master these techniques, from the basic differences between transplanting and direct seeding to advanced tips for soil preparation and plant care. Whether you are a beginner or a seasoned pro, there's something here to help you enhance your green thumb. Now let's understand the basics of transplanting versus direct seeding. Transplanting involves growing plants from seeds in a controlled environment, such as a greenhouse or indoors, and then moving them to the garden once they are sufficiently robust. This method is preferred for many vegetables and flowers that need a head start on the growing season. It allows for better control over the plant's early environment. Direct seeding, on the other hand, involves sowing seeds directly into the garden soil where they will grow to maturity. This method is often used for crops that do not transplant well, such as carrots or peas, or when conditions are suitable for seed germination outdoors. It can be more cost-effective and less labor-intensive than transplanting. Each method has its advantages and challenges. Transplanting can reduce the risk of seedling mortality from environmental factors, while direct seeding eliminates the shock plants can experience from the transplant process. Knowing when and how to use each method is key to gardening success. Moving on to preparing the soil, the foundation of gardening. Before planting, preparing the soil is critical. Start by testing the soil to understand its type and nutrient levels. This will guide you on what amendments are needed, such as compost or fertilizer, to provide a rich growing medium for your plants. Tilling the soil to the appropriate depth is also important. This aerates the soil, improving drainage and making it easier for roots to penetrate. Be cautious not to over-till, as this can disturb the natural soil structure and harm beneficial microorganisms. Mulching is another essential step. It helps to retain moisture, suppress weeds, and keep soil temperatures consistent. Organic mulches like straw or wood chips also contribute to the health of the soil as they decompose. Proper soil preparation sets the stage for successful transplanting and direct seeding. Lastly, let's walk through the art of transplanting with a step-by-step guide. Begin transplanting by hardening off seedlings, gradually exposing them to outdoor conditions. This reduces transplant shock, a common issue that can stunt growth or even kill young plants. Start by placing seedlings outside for a few hours each day, gradually increasing their time outdoors over a week. When transplanting, dig a hole just deep enough to accommodate the seedling's root ball. Gently remove the plant from its container, being careful not to disturb the roots. Place it in the hole and backfill with soil, pressing down lightly to eliminate air pockets. Water the newly transplanted seedlings immediately to help settle the soil around the roots and to provide necessary hydration. This initial watering is crucial for helping the plants recover from the stress of transplanting. Continue to monitor moisture levels, especially in the first few weeks after transplanting. Section 5. Direct seeding techniques. Sowing for success. When direct seeding, first ensure that the soil temperature and moisture levels are suitable for the seeds you are planting. Each type of seed has specific requirements that, if met, greatly increase the chances of successful germination. You should consult seed packets or gardening guides for this information. Sow seeds at the depth and spacing recommended by the seed packet or your gardening guide. Planting seeds too deep or too close together can hinder their development. Use a ruler or a planting stick to achieve consistent spacing and depth. After sowing, gently press down on the soil to ensure good seed contact with the soil. Then water lightly but consistently to keep the soil moist until germination occurs. Protecting the seeds from birds and insects with netting or row covers may also be necessary until the seedlings are strong enough to withstand them. Section 6. Planting depths and spacing, key considerations. The depth at which seeds should be planted is often related to their size. A general rule of thumb is to plant a seed 3 times as deep as its diameter. This means larger seeds like beans are planted deeper than smaller seeds like lettuce. Proper depth ensures that seeds have adequate moisture and are not exposed to the elements. Spacing is equally important. Crowded plants compete for light, water, and nutrients, which can lead to poor growth and development. Refer to planting guides to determine the optimal spacing for your specific plants, considering their mature size and growth habits. Proper planting depth and spacing are crucial for achieving healthy plant growth and maximizing yields. These factors influence not only the health of individual plants, but also the overall productivity of your garden. Section 7. Timing and weather considerations after the last frost. The timing of planting is often dictated by the last frost date of your area. Planting too early can expose seedlings and seeds to unexpected late frosts, which can be devastating. Always check local frost dates and weather forecasts before planting. For plants sensitive to cold, such as tomatoes and peppers, it's safer to wait until the risk of frost has fully passed. This might mean delaying planting by a few weeks, but it protects your investment in seeds and seedlings. Adjusting planting schedules based on weather conditions is not just about avoiding frost. Considerations of heat, rainfall, and wind are also critical, as they can affect plant growth and health. Being attuned to weather conditions and responsive to changes can lead to a more resilient garden. Section 8. Common mistakes and how to avoid them. One common mistake in gardening is neglecting to adjust watering based on weather conditions. Overwatering can be just as harmful as underwatering, leading to root rot and fungal diseases. Always adjust your watering schedule based on rainfall and temperature. Another error is planting without considering the sun's path. Most vegetable plants require at least 6 hours of direct sunlight. Planting in a shaded area can result in weak plants and poor yields. Before planting, observe the light patterns in your garden throughout the day. Lastly, avoid the temptation to plant too early in the season. Waiting until conditions are right can make a significant difference in the success of your garden. Be patient and use the extra time to prepare your garden beds and gather supplies. Section 9. Tips for all levels of gardeners, from novices to experts. For beginners, start small. Choose easy-to-grow plants that are known for their resilience and low maintenance. This will give you quick successes and build your confidence. Also, keep a garden journal to record what works and what doesn't, which can be a great learning tool. For more experienced gardeners, experiment with companion planting and crop rotation. These techniques not only improve soil health, but also help manage pests and diseases naturally. Also consider setting up a rainwater harvesting system to optimize water use. No matter your level, continuously educate yourself. Gardening is a lifelong learning process. Attend workshops, read books, and engage with local gardening communities. The more you learn, the more you grow, not just your plants, but also your skills and satisfaction. Section 10. Conclusion. Embrace the garden of possibilities. Gardening is a rewarding activity that not only beautifies your surroundings, but also provides fresh produce and a profound sense of accomplishment. By mastering the techniques of transplanting and direct seeding, you can maximize your garden's potential and enjoy bountiful harvests. Remember, every garden is unique, and what works for one might not work for another. Experiment, observe, and adapt. Gardening is not just about following rules. It's about interacting with nature in a way that fosters growth and creativity. So, wear your gardening gloves, pick up your tools, and step into your garden with confidence. With the right knowledge and a bit of patience, the possibilities are endless. Embrace them and let your garden thrive. And there you have it. Fellow green thumbs and budding gardeners, we hope this guide has illuminated your path to a more fruitful and enjoyable gardening experience. Remember, every seed sown is a step toward a greener tomorrow. We are excited to hear about your gardening adventures and successes. Please comment below any other topics you would like to learn more about from the Garden Guru. If you want more weekly gardening tips, please like and subscribe below. Your support helps us grow and continue providing valuable content. Until next time, keep those hands dirty and spirits high. Happy gardening!